Season 1 is almost done, so let's...
Oh, let's relish in this.
I know.
Actually, it's been a lot of fun, so... it gives me a whole new meaning to play these things, you know, like... It's not just collecting now.
Yeah.
I have a new sense of what I'm doing with this stuff. It feels good.
Totally.
So let's just bang right into this one. First off, I got Yoshi's Cookie.
Surprisingly addictive puzzle game.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's a fun game. That one I think I got from Alex too. So.
Oh, nice.
Next is one of the best Canadian movies out there, but not so much the best Canadian game out there. Best of the best.
I remember watching that as a kid, actually.
Yeah, this is not a very good game. Yeah, this is just another sports title that I've managed to pick up, but that would be Street Sports Jam It.
Okay,
Yeah.
Street Sports Jam It.
And speaking of sports titles, I am going to do a little pan shot
Yes.
of a very big lot. This cost me $80. There's nothing too special about it, but here it is.
It's checked off the list.
I mean, out of everything that's in here, as you can see, it's just whatever. They're less than $1 each, and when you come across Super Nintendo games for less than $1, it doesn't matter what it is. Just pick them up, especially if you're a collector. And they're definitely worth more than $1 each. So, nothing really to say about this except for international soccer. I think it's worth about $20.
I think so, yeah.
Excuse me. Other than that, it's just a bunch of games that is now on my shelf. Alright, so next on the list, another Jaleco game. Not a huge fan of Jaleco, but every now and again they got
They have a good game there. I think they're mostly a publisher rather than actual...
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
But that would be Utopia, a creation.
I believe it's a port of
a
the old Lincoln Television game, actually.
You're probably right. I'm not too sure. But either way, I've got that one. It's checked off. Next.
It's what it is.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
That's never being played again.
No, nope. Probably not. But I got it. I actually, ironically enough, almost picked it up 4 times in the past month because I keep forgetting that I have it.
Oh, nice. Well,
yeah,
hey,
it's almost happened a couple times. But
at least you're not stuck with a shit pile of Draculas.
So I picked this up on when you picked it up.
Kind of my recommendation.
Yeah, it was sort of your recommendation. You're like, I'm gonna grab this, and I was like, oh, I didn't see that.
I've seen this reviewed on I think it was Mike Matei from Cinemassacre.
Yeah.
Basically, just random Super Nintendo game. Basically, like, oh, this is actually a good video game pinball.
Yeah.
It feels like video game pinball.
And I like video game pinballs. I really do. Actually, I got one for my PS4. I play it all the time. It's a lot of fun. I should lend that to you, actually.
Way better than actually buying a machine.
Yeah, pinball machines are a little expensive, but that's Super Pinball.
Behind the mask.
Yeah, behind the mask.
That's the distinction. It's behind the mask.
It's a good game from the small amount that I've managed to play it, and you're right, it was a decent game. Yeah. So I guess it was more Mike Matei's suggestion, but it still came from you.
Yeah.
For me, it came from him. This was a gift from my brother, Arel. He's part of our RGU group.
And it's strange you don't have this one. It's a pretty common one.
Well, I kept wanting to pick it up. Actually, the day I was going to go pick it up, he's like, don't pick it up. I got it for your birthday. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not picking it up.
At least you knew about it.
But that would be Pilot Wings. I don't know why it took me so long to pick it up. It's a good game. It really is. It's lots of fun.
It's funny with like Pilot Wings. They're always early launch titles.
Yeah.
They're always kind of meant to show off what the system can do. In this, it shows off the Mode 7 really well.
Yeah.
In the N64, it showed off the 3D graphics really well.
Absolutely.
And the 3DS, it did the same thing. So
yeah, it was just to show things off. Yeah, that's all it was for. It's definitely like a tech demo for the system, but it's a good tech demo. Next, I had mentioned in part 1, I believe it was, King Arthur. I managed to get the other King Arthur.
And I guess you're cornering the King Arthur market here.
I am. I'm cornering it. But this is the other King Arthur game, King Arthur's World. If you haven't played this one, it's either this one or the other one, so don't quote me on that, but either way, you probably will. It's a lot like Lemmings.
This is the one you were talking about.
Yeah, where you can bring out your subjects to do certain things. You got archers, you got people that blow things up, and you got to get from your king from
poor
one
people don't matter.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You gotta.
No, that's not true, by the way.
You gotta take your king from one side of the map all the way to the other. That's the essential.
It sounds interesting. I actually want to maybe pop that in.
It's pretty fun. It's actually not that bad of a game. But this is a bad game. I don't care what anybody says about it. Some people are like, oh, that's a diamond in the rough. No, it fucking isn't. It's terrible.
A shit diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
But you know what? I actually do enjoy it, but I gotta admit it's really
I think it's more of a nostalgia thing than anything.
Yeah,
people are like, oh, I played it when I was a kid, but Where'd you get? Did you get past level 2? I bet you fucking didn't.
No.
And that would be Spider-Man and X-Men.
Rainbow of shit.
Arcade's Revenge. It's got that LJN on there. I played it, and I'm just like, I remember playing it as a kid. And as soon as I popped it in, I got that same anger. I was like, man, I'm 13 and angry again. Like, I just spent $7 to freaking hate myself. That's essentially what this game did.
It's kind of what we do in collecting all the time, actually.
And another one that I got, I'm so happy I got this. It's a platformer. It's a good game. It's kind of ridiculous. I used to love the show when I was a kid. I always watched it.
See, now that's one thing. Like, I watch a show now. I'm just like, what the hell were we on? It does not hold
It's
up
ridiculous.
very well.
It's a very ridiculous show. But the subtitle of this is Spunky's Dangerous Day. If you don't know Spunky, it is the dog from Rocco and Rocco's Modern Life.
Yep.
I actually went out of my way to find this. I put myself on a list to get this game.
Funny.
It's not a great game, it really isn't, but I remember renting it a lot because I liked the show so much. So I just rent it and play it. We're gonna skip over to Max because Max has a couple more things he wants to show off.
Like I mentioned in part 1, really all my pickups here, I want them to be considered a pickup of the week. So like for me,
they definitely are.
Yeah, I mean for this one here, and I'm so happy to have this. I've been collecting since I found out this thing even existed. I did not know what the hell this was as a kid. I mean,
I did. I was old enough to understand the commercials.
I don't even remember.
Like I said, I lived close enough to New York where I'd get a lot of those commercials. And New York was one of the major states that housed the Nintendo in its first beginnings.
Yeah.
So I got to see these commercials when I was younger.
And any fans of our show have been watching from the beginning. This is actually kind of bringing us full circle. From
we started talking about this with Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh yeah, I mean, I got my Rob. I love this thing. It's absolutely gorgeous. It comes with everything you see here.
That's super sweet. I don't have any of the added things. You've got the gyro mics. That's pretty cool.
I got the spinner. I got the controller holder. I mean, I haven't tested this thing yet, just because. Let's face it, I don't have a hankering to play gyro anytime soon.
Yeah, it's not a very great game, no, especially with the robot. It's actually pretty terrible.
Probably a lot worse with the robot.
Well, it's slow as hell.
Yeah.
You basically sit there and watch yourself die.
So a couple episodes ago, I mentioned I've been playing Destiny somehow, and
how'd you do that?
Yeah, I wonder how. So pretty much, actually, thanks to the ThriftDwellers like Lester, Gary from our RGU group, Jason, Canadian Zangief. All you guys have been talking about this damn game. Yeah, especially you too. And all you guys were talking about this damn game. I felt so damn left out. I'm like, you know what? I don't have my live membership. I don't want to pick this up on the 360.
Because nobody's playing it on the 360.
So I fucking went out and got this. It is absolutely gorgeous.
I'm jealous because you got the white version.
Yeah.
Like, it's a cool version of the system. I like it. I like the white aspect of everything. Like it looks really clean and like slick, the whole system itself. The only problem I have with white systems is I think it's so dirty over time.
They do, yeah. So I mean, that I'm gonna have to be battling constantly. But you know what? Like you mentioned, it looks absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
Super happy to have it, and I was like, I kind of thought that these things were going to be hard to find. I'm noticing they're a little easier to find.
Yeah, they're really not that hard to find.
No, but you know what? I got it out of the way. I have my PS4 for when Arkham Knight comes out next year.
Good to go.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Yeah, he's been borrowing games off me, trying to get himself all set up of what games he wants to buy and stuff. So.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, no, it's a lot of good games for the system. It's a lot of fun, and honestly, the best part about the system for me is the controller. Yeah. I think it's so comfortable.
It's completely
by far
redesigned
the most comfortable controller I've ever used.
Oh, exactly.
Period. Hands down, the triggers on it are nice. They got the curve on them.
I love the triggers. They're like absolutely like I mentioned, they redesigned it completely. So
they feel the triggers.
Yeah, like PS1, PS2, PS3, essentially the same design, just adding little features to it here and there. No, this is absolutely, like you mentioned, one of probably the best design controllers ever.
Yeah.
So absolutely love it. Love
nice
my
pickup,
PS4.
Max. Very nice
Thank
pickup.
you.
Before we continue on showing any more of this stuff, I'm going to cut off to our friend from the west. I guess it's kind of northwest-ish.
I guess a little bit. I haven't been out to Brandon. So.
Brandon. Our friend 64-bit Matthew has a couple words he wants to say. And found out that it's our last episode. So.
And like he's the nicest guy in the world, right? So I mean, they must be beaming.
This guy, like everything he says is a smile.
I know.
Smiles come out of his mouth.
It's like he's made entirely of puppies.
Yeah, it's puppies and love.
Yeah,
puppies
that's 64-bit Matthew.
So okay, so here you go. Yep. Here's 64-bit Matthew.
Oh, sweet. Fuck. What the hell am I doing here? Oh, God. If it isn't my least favorite Donkey Dong diddlers. Thing 1, Thing 2, Ed, Max. Really, guys? You need a break. How many seasons has it been, huh? Huh? Oh, wait, let me count. 1. Oh, that's right, 1 season and you need a break. Really? Really? Who do you think you are, the ThriftDwellers? Don't even get me started on those cabbage sniffers. You need to be like me. 64-bit Matthew, aka the King of Winnipeg, aka the guy who is so damn disappointed in you. Really? Breaks? No, this is you too. Let me tell you something. I work 90 hours a day, 13 days a week, and I still have time to shoot a video for YouTube and visit my family. Huh? It's not that hard. Pull your thumbs out of your butts and get to work. Oh, maybe if you didn't spend so much time. Oh, look at my Nintendo game. Look at my Super Nintendo game. Oh, these are so heavy. Max, would you help me? Oh, sure, Ed. Cut the crap, shoot some videos, get off your asses and do it now. Because the King of Winnipeg said so. And you don't want to disappoint me again. Come on!
Okay.
That was strange.
Strange.
What a dick.
Yeah.
What a douche. King of Winnipeg? What the hell do you think?
Ever since you got your 64-bit
I
collection,
know.
you've just been like a fucking dick to everybody. You treat the ThriftDwellers like shit, but you know what? Fuck them, because they treated us like shit too.
It's a big fuck storm everywhere.
Yeah, everybody fucking fuck this. I'm out.
Yeah.
See ya.
Hey, you know what 64-bit Matthew should collect? Were Atomic Links. Because when it came out, nobody got it. And like his channel, nobody cares. look at that smiling. You say you don't want people to see him shine. Homie look shiny to me. You know, as for the King of Winnipeg, homie should click his heels 3 times. Go back to Africa.
We got 2 pickups here.
2 pickups of the week. I'm indecisive about which one I'm going to show you first. Mainly because they're both really sought after games. I'm going to show you the more expensive of the 2 first, just because I don't like it as much. But it is a good game, and that would be Ogre Battle. What's with these Ogre Battles costing so much damn money? If you get the Ogre Battle on N64, it's another really insanely priced game.
And I think, like you just said, like it's not for everyone. It's a super weird game. I strangely like this game.
Yeah.
It's just one of those weird, like, you don't really attack. It's just kind of simulated battles.
It really is simulated battles, yeah.
But for me, it's a ton of fun. I love this game. But it's a good one to have off the list.
Yeah, because it's expensive, and that was, if you remember a few episodes ago, I was talking about a big lot that I got for 70 bucks with a bunch of arcades. It was the arcade one, 70 bucks. This was on that $70 lot, so I essentially only paid about $15 for this.
And that's an amazing price to pay. I mean, I paid a lot more for mine. Not quite full retail, but I mean,
well,
just
full
to check
retail
it
right now
out.
is about 100 bucks, isn't it?
Yep, something like that.
It's 90 to 110 roughly in there for a just a loose card of it. It's insane.
Yeah.
So my final pickup.
This is a good one.
Yeah, I've been kind of like putting off getting it, but it's kind of like a shmup. Yeah, it's a shmup.
It's
if you
very
really
much
want
shmup,
to,
yeah.
if you want to compare it to anything, it's a shmup. But it's one of the really expensive ones, and that game would be Pocky and Rocky. The first one. Really good game. This is another $100 game.
Yep.
I believe I picked this up with like 4 other games from Alex. This is one of the ones that I bought from Alex. For 100 bucks, I think it was, or maybe I paid 80. I can't remember what it was, but either way,
you got a good deal on it.
Great deal, because I got this plus another, like Zombies Ate My Neighbors was part of that. So I mean, even just those 2 for 100 bucks is a really good deal, because I think Zombies is going for 60 bucks or something like that.
Okay, so in all seriousness, of course, the guys are just joking. We're just having a little fun here. So, obviously, thank you very much to the ThriftDwellers, to, of course, 64-bit Matthew,
Canadian Zangief. Yeah, they've all been a big help to us, and a lot. We're all really, really good friends. We really are. We hang out all the time. Like we run into each other constantly. We play online with each other. Really good friends. Again, you know, they were just having a little bit of fun. We specifically went out of our way to ask them to do that for us.
Actually, there's a long lost footage of like actually really more worse than what we got there. I mean,
yeah, I'm not sure if I downloaded it. If I didn't, maybe I'll throw a couple little things in here because there's a lot of beeping
oh,
in it,
yeah.
that the ThriftDwellers did.
I kind of want to see the whole thing. Too,
I've only got an edited version that Nate edited because he's like, this is bad, this is really bad.
I might have to see that too. But again, thank you very much, guys, and of course, thanks just of course random people in our life for our first season.
Well, you know, I want to mention a few people. I want to say thanks to Sean. He hooked me up with a lot of really good things this year. I want to say thanks to Alex. She was a really big help. Thank you to you because you've given me quite a few things too. And I mean, we wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for you. It almost seems like yesterday I just called you up. I'm like, hey man, want to just start doing a video? I want to start doing videos.
And I'm really grateful that you edit these because I mean, personally, I had to watch myself over and over again. I don't know that I'd release these. I get a bit self-conscious about a certain thing. So I'm like, I'm glad you do it. I don't know that I could handle it.
It's not as bad as it seems.
Yeah, exactly. So actually, thanks to Sean as well. Alex, like you mentioned, I've gotten games from him as well.
Chris, for you.
Yeah, for me, Chris, thank you very much, buddy. Actually, my friend Dan as well, who I picked up a couple things from. Andrew as well, thank you very much, Andrew. Picked up a couple good things off you this season.
Thank you to Steph. She's been so patient with us coming here and filming these things.
Yeah,
and on top of that, jumping in and helping us out with some stuff. Aurel for hooking us up with stuff, and he's been a big part of everything in the backgrounds and stuff. So
exactly,
yeah, he's been a big help too.
And
so
for me, thanks Krista, thanks babe. You definitely let me just enjoy my collecting.
Getting rides here.
Yeah, and always kind of motivating me to like kind of keep it going. There are times where like for the PS4, I wanted to maybe trade in a big chunk of my collection, just filler stuff, and she was like, no, hold on to it. When we get our own house and we have a game room,
you're gonna be happy to have it.
Yeah, it'll look nice. So thanks very much, babe. I really appreciate that. And
it's been great. So
good.
And finally, thank you, everybody that's been watching KMD Baby, RPG Tour Guide. Yeah, thank you to anybody that comments on us, people that are on our Facebook, everybody. Thank you so much. This has been a lot of fun. We're gonna take a few month break and
for pickups.
For pickups, we're gonna be doing other things too.
Yeah.
It's not going to be as weekly structured as it was just for this month. And when we come back, we're going right back to the weekly structure that we were doing before. But yeah, for the next couple months, you're going to see a lot more reviews, and I think next year you're going to see a lot more reviews too.
Yeah,
we've really been wanting to do that, some Let's Play stuff.
And it's stuff we got to work on because it's new for us, right? So it's
definitely new for us. I mean, you have gotten a little glimpse of it with Castlevania thrown down here for you to check out. That was just our first start of it, so expect a lot better. And as time goes on, it's definitely going to be more well edited, a little bit more structure behind it and stuff. So I mean, we're just work with us, people. Yeah. Work with us.
See the progression. We'll get used to things here.
But that's it. That's it. Finally, we're done.
Season 1. Yeah,
Season 1's over. Thank you very much. Fuck the shit. We're out.
Okay, so on the real talk. Yo, let me take off my glasses so you see this is from the heart. The Rock does it every time he like says the real talk. He does it. The Rock says, season 1. I'm so happy it's over.
River City Pickups is over.
You can't say anything nice.
No. They're over now. They are River City Retro Gaming.
Oh yes, that's right.
Because I think their first season they just wanted to show the types of games they get, and now moving on to season 2 they want to do Let's Plays, reviews, all that kind of shit.
All that games and stuff.
Yeah. So it's now known as River City Retro Gaming.
That's why they changed the name?
I think so, because River City Pickups just implies pickups only, right?
Oh, hey, nice Link statue there, Ed. Where's your Ganondorf?
Yeah, where's your Ganondorf?
They can't stop, they can't stop! Congratulations on season 1. Lester, say something nice. I love you guys. You're an inspiration. No, for real, you guys
have a lot of good pickups. It's crazy, actually. It's a lot of money, but at the same time,
keep up the good work. ThriftDweller recommended.
Gives Lester and I something to watch every Monday or Wednesday now, apparently.
Congratulations on season 1. Stop coming to my thrift stores, Max and Ed.
Hey folks, 64-bit Max here, and this is my actual video for Ed and Max's last video for this season. And I just want to say that doing the other video part was actually extremely difficult because 1, I never actually swear, and 2, Ed and Max are really good friends of mine, and I had trouble trying to insult them. So, Max and Ed, thank you for letting me be a part of this video. It was a fun one to shoot, even if I had to do a couple takes. You guys are awesome. It's really cool having you part of the YouTube gaming community. Yeah, your channel is great. You guys do a lot of good pickups. You're branching out with other videos too. Your tour of ANC games in Toronto, that was a cool one to see. And yeah, you guys are just rad dudes. Season 1 was great, and I'm sure Season 2 will be even better. So just keep doing what you're doing. Don't put your controllers down, and just keep being awesome. So, much love from 64-Bit Matthew. You guys rock.